What is up, guys? Delboy here. So Oleksandr Usyk defeats Marco Huck by a 10th round TKO stoppage. It was a impressive performance, I have to say. Usyk controlled this fight throughout. Usyk going into this fight was a big favourite, so it's no surprise. Marco Huck, as we know, is coming towards the end of his career, but nonetheless a really professional performance from Oleksandr Usyk, and he didn't do a lot wrong, to be honest with you. The fight started out quite competitively. Usyk in the first 2 to 3 rounds was sort of sticking and moving, popping that jab, looking for that straight left counter here and there, also mixing it down to the body as well. Marco Huck, he was trying to be game, he was trying to come forward. In the clinches, he landed some body shots here and there, tried some roughhouse tactics. But after round 3 is when Usyk really starts to take over. In round 4, he had a good round, landing some hard body shots and counter left hands, mixing up quite nicely. He's starting to let his hands go more now, he's putting a bit more meat on his shots in round 4, and it was a trend for the rest of the fight. Round 5, he had a lovely bit of success, landed a lovely counter right hand that hurt Huck, and he followed up on it, landed some good combinations, and round 5, Marco Huck took a bit of punishment. Round 6, 7, 8 and 9, Huck was trying to fight valiantly, he was throwing these right hands here and there, but a lot of times he was out of range and fell short. He still got some good shots to the body in here and there, and occasionally he did land right hands, but they had no effect on Usyk. He ate them up quite well, never really was fazed by Huck's power, he never looked hurt. He was caught flush a couple of times, but again, they never seemed to budge Oleksandr Usyk. So it looks like Usyk has a good chin, but in these rounds Usyk is sort of mixing it up. Sometimes he's on the back foot, outboxing Huck, and sometimes he's sort of on the front foot, putting some meat into his shots, working the body, and trying to take Marco Huck out. And the body work of Usyk was impressive because it definitely got to Marco Huck. He definitely slowed down as the rounds progressed, and there was less and less coming back. The power on his shots, were getting less and less after each round. And a lot of that was because of Usyk's body work. I felt he worked the body very well. And in round 10 is where Usyk got the stoppage victory. He didn't drop Huck, but he caught him with like a nice, I think it's a left hand, which kind of staggered him. And Huck at this point was exhausted, and Usyk just kind of followed up on that left hand, threw a lot of shots, varied it to the body and the head. He didn't crowd himself when he was going for the stoppage. He remained very composed, very calm, picked some nice shots to the body and the head, and the referee waved the fight off. And it was a good performance. I didn't give Marco Huck a round, to be quite honest. It was a dominant performance, professional performance, and a great way to start the tournament. It was a good fight. It was a competitive, one-sided fight, if that makes sense. Huck tried. He was game as we always expect, but just didn't have enough quality. And right now, I think he's at that stage of his career now where he might retire next. You know what I mean? So, but he put up a good fight. He's been a good cruiserweight, and Usyk will go on into the tournament. He will fight the winner of Marius Bradis versus Mike Perez. That'll be an outstanding fight, whoever he fights out of those two. So next round it's going to get a little bit tougher for Oleksandr Usyk, and a lot of people expect Bradis to beat Perez. I think Bradis is favourite, but I wouldn't rule out Mike Perez winning that. But who would you say done the better job against Marco Huck? Would you say Usyk did, or would you say Bradis did? Bradis didn't stop Huck, whereas Usyk did. However, I will say this. Usyk was better offensively, but defensively I think Bradis got hit far less against Huck. So both guys did things their own way, and both guys disposed of Marco Huck in good fashion. So I don't think you can really compare the two performances. Both implemented a game plan that worked to a treat, so both got it 100% right in my opinion. But yeah, Usyk versus the winner of Perez and Bradis, that's a tremendous fight. But yeah, what did you guys think of the performance from Usyk? and how will he do against the winner of Perez and Bradis? What do you guys think? Peace.